Hey everyone, welcome to Travel Review. On this week's episode, you'll find out about homecoming ticket information.
Also on the broadcast, we'll meet the foreign exchange students. All this and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Carrier Collision is an excellent place to get any dents, scratches, or total cars fixed like new in a timely manner. Whether it's a minor scratch or hail damage, the Carriers take pride in all work with every car every time. Get your car repaired at Carrier Collision, located at 440 East Monroe Street, Buckner, Missouri.
Come to Toscano's to get your pizza customized the way you want, served to you right from our wood fire stove. Let Renee and John treat you to a taste of Little Italy, located at 312 South Hudson Street, Buckner, Missouri.
Hey Fort Osage High School, I'm Kelsey Stobart. This week is Suicide Prevention Week. This is a week to engage health professionals and the public about suicide prevention and the warning signs of suicide.
And I'm Ryan McBee. Today is Thursday, September 13th, 2018, and here are your top school news stories.
Homecoming week continues as voting has opened for King and Queen candidacy and closes on September 14th. Students can sign up for games during all lunch shifts. Forms for guests can be found in the main office and the freshman office. Forms will be due September 14th.
Every year, Fort Osage High School hosts foreign exchange students. We have 2 this year, and Ileana Rosario caught up with them to find out how this year has started for them.
August plays on the soccer team. He says the food here is not as healthy as in Germany.
The food is very different. German food very much, but I think the food here is just more unhealthy than in Germany.
Nirpada is part of the drama club. She likes how everyone here is nice.
My drama club, everyone is nice and teacher is like welcome to teach everything.
Give each other like a hug or something.
I think that they're pretty cool to hang out with because they all do a lot of sports, and since I'm a trainer, I get to know them a lot, and they're really cool.
96% of foreign exchange students say their experience has increased their self-esteem. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Ileana Rosario.
Thanks, Ileana. Coming up next, we'll find out about the new courtyard.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more is the perfect place to celebrate your style. Visit the store to choose from thousands of designs to get digitally printed on shirts, hoodies, jerseys, and more. Using new DTG light technology, you can digitally print white designs on dark garments without resizing the design. There are no setup or design fees and no minimum, so you can get little or as many shirts as you desire. Custom print your apparel and more at Big Frog, located at 9022 Northwest Skyview Avenue, Kansas City.
Welcome back. The enclosing the breezeway has given the school more green space with a new courtyard.
Tribal Review reporter Madison Brownlee discovered how students are reacting to the new addition.
The courtyard will be available to parents and anybody who wishes to walk through during concerts or musicals. August is not impressed by how it currently looks.
No, because I think this without grass or something like that, and no possibilities to sit down or something like that, I wouldn't be that impressed.
Students may still walk through here to get from class to class. JT believes that we need some benches so we have an area to hang out.
You could maybe add a bench or two out there like you have with the other one that we have. Get some place to sit, maybe make it look less barren and kind of dead on some of the sides with all the dirt just sitting there.
Teachers can still do their lesson plans in this area. Carson finds that this will help with the traveling to and from class.
close part to the school, and I like the the breezeway, but I think it's better this way because you can cut through, and I don't know, you can still go outside going through classes, and you're not outside the whole time, which I think would be good in winter whenever it's cold, so you don't have to go outside.
The courtyard will still be able to be a place where kids can hang out outside without being able to leave the school. I'm Madison Brownlee reporting for Tribal.
Thanks, Madison. Well, it looks like football and volleyball came away with wins recently.
Yes, and softball and cross-country teams also added W's to their season. Roman Tinoco joins us now with a recap of the last several days of the fall sports season. Hey, Roman.
Hey, Kelsey. Yeah, the girls softball team is undefeated, and the cross-country team's dominated. I'll have more on sports at the other side of this break.
TLC Automotive is a local, fast, and great way to get your car fixed. TLC offers oil changes, brake checks, vehicle inspections, and much more. Contact Jim Carlson at 816-833-4411 to schedule an appointment.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Hey everybody, I'm Roman Tinoco with your Indian Sports Report. The girls softball team continues to perform well with a 14-0 win over Raytown and a 16-1 win over North Kansas City, a 7-5 win over William Chrisman. They have outscored their opponents 99-12 so far this season to compile a 3-0 conference record and an overall 6-0 season record. Haley Chase and Chloe Harris continue to lead the team with 9 RBIs each, while Alicia Monday has 3 home runs. Harley Vassols has a 1.658 ERA on the season, while Olivia Peters has struck out to 12 batters so far. The varsity volleyball team improved their record with a 2-0 win over Raytown and a 2-1 win over North Kansas City. The team is now 6-3-1 on the season. The girls tennis team is off to an 0-3 start to the season with losses to Belton 6-3, Winnetonka 8-1, and North Kansas City 5-4. The football team is 2-1 on the season with a 40-6 win over Belton High School. Blake Robertson scored twice with 1 rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Ty Baker scrambled to his right late in the second quarter and connected with Dominic Myers on a long pass of 82 yards for a touchdown. Brandon Gregory had 2 big rushing touchdowns. Vaughn Young also scored a rushing touchdown. The defense was unyielding until late in the game, recording 5 sacks, including 2 from Giovanni Willis. Khalil Smith led the secondary with an interception also. The boys soccer, the Indians are now 2-4 on the season with a 9-8 loss against William Chrisman in PKs and 2-0 loss against Platte County. And finally, in cross country, Michael Reddick continues to dominate. He won the individual tournament at the Oak Grove tournament September 6th and led the team to a 2nd place overall finish. Brooklyn Sturtevant led the girls with a 3rd place finish, and the team also took 2nd. At the Independent City Championship September 11th, Reddick led the team to a 1st place team finish by taking the individual championship. Cedarwall finished with a 2nd at the Independent City Championship and led the girls team to a 1st place finish. Both the boys and girl JV teams took 1st at the Independent City Championships as well. That's it for your Indian Sports Report. I'm Ron Tinoco. Kelsey and Riley will have more news after this break.
Enjoy Toscano's in our new waiting and dining area while catching up on your favorite sporting events on our big screen TVs. Come in and try the freshly made pizzas served with our homemade bread. Or try some of our favorites like the spinach artichoke chicken pasta or lasagna. Also, if you're in the mood for something new, try the spicy penne rustica or spaghetti carbonara. Let Renee and John treat you to a taste of Little Italy at Toscano's, located at 312 South Hudson Street, Buckner, Missouri.
Welcome back. It's time for this week's Tom Tom Talk.
On this installment, Tristan Carrender found out what you think of the new student section in the stadium.
There is a new student section, and I interviewed some students to find out their opinion on the new seating arrangement.
I like it a lot because it adds more hype up for the players.
I like that we're next to the band, so we can go together and cheer together.
I think it's cool that all the students get to sit together.
Think about the student section. I don't know. I think we're pretty hyped. I wish we were a little bit more hype, but you know, it's whatever.
It's cool, and I like how they made it bigger.
I mean, Friday nights, it's a lot louder, and the crowd seems a little bit hyped, so, I like it.
I felt like it was much louder. I felt like it brought out more students to support the team. I was on the field, but I could definitely hear it. It was much louder than last season.
I really like it. It gives us a lot of room to do what we need to do.
I feel like it's a little crowded. We need more room.
But it's good. All the students can sit together. And it's not as crowded.
I like the new student section because it gives all the students a lot more room to enjoy the football game. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Tristan Carrender.
I think there's a lot more space for the students.
Yeah, I kind of liked where it was last year, though.
Congratulations to the Rotary Students of the Month, Brooklyn Cedarwall and Ben Preston. Brooklyn is involved in Student Council, Cross Country, and the National Technical Honor Society. She plans on attending College of the Ozarks to study nutrition, culinary arts, and Spanish education.
Ben Preston is active in several activities around the school, including football, cheerleading, and pep band. His future plans are to work alongside his mom for Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad and to go to college to major in physical therapy.
Well, that's it for this week's Tribal Review. I'm Kelsey Stobart.
And I'm Riley McBee. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.